Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Thursday the 28th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning fairly early. Wife got me up middle of the night to get her so she could get across the bed to use the restroom, which it sucks because normally I wouldn't wake up to that, but the only way she can get out of the bed is to get out through my side with her leg and whatnot. So get up, and then I end up having that weird thing like, do I stand here? I lay back down, I'm gonna try and doze back off, and then having to get back up again sucks. But she was trying to wake me up. She was like whispering in my ear to like try and wake me up nicely and kind of gently wake me up, and it worked into my dream. So whatever the hell I was dreaming about, I remember waking up in the dream. It was her voice saying things to me, but it wasn't, hey, wake up, I need to get up. It was other things, but it was really weird. So I woke up in that little bit of like, ugh, like kind of startled moment. I was like, what the hell? So kind of is what it is there. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So got her up, got her back into bed and all that stuff. The dogs did really good. They didn't bark and stuff, which I was happy about. So got that taken care of. Laid back down, so I got up, I don't know, 6:30ish or so, whatever it was, with the concept of, hey, not a big deal. Got the dogs outside, trying to do the best to keep them all quiet. She got up and got around and moving the dogs around and stuff, so it's all good. Had just kind of hanging out, got them all back inside, got them all fed, got them all cared for, medicated, all the good fun that comes with it. It's kind of those things I realize how many of my dogs don't have medication and how many of my dogs do. Like some are just like on a bunch of pills and some are on none, and it's always kind of cracks me up. Sometimes the ones that seem the least healthy, sometimes the ones that are on all the medication, or the ones that should be on medication, are the ones that are not getting it. I don't think sometimes it feels, but some people I think are just a little more a little bit hyper critical of their dog's health, so they've got them on a bunch of medication. The dog doesn't need it, but hey, whatever. So it is what it is. So went ahead, got that done, hung around for the morning. Got a few things here and there. Had a dog getting picked up, so got that taken back. Had the dog given back, all good there. So waiting around for the day. Ended up going out to walk the RV dogs. That went off without a hitch. No problems at all. Nobody stole my poop bags this time, so kind of made me chuckle, laugh. I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So as I was finishing up there, it started trying to rain. It was kind of back and forth raining and whatnot, a little bit here and there. So wife had to go to the physical therapy this afternoon. So once I got back down with the dogs, got back, hung out the house for a while, waiting for her to get ready to go. So it was time to take her up there, so I went and dropped her off there. And of course it's raining when I get there. So, and normally where I park is next to the handicap ramp, but on the right hand side of it, so I can just get her out the driver's side door and then basically let her use the walker and get up there. And once she gets up on the sidewalk, then she goes around, because there's no ramp right by the door to the actual physical therapy office. So I have to kind of come around the corner when I get there, and of course there's nobody there, or there's no empty spots, it's all full. And I assume because it's raining, it's got a lot more people there. So I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So I can park across the parking lot, but the parking lot has like standing water in it, and I don't want her shoes all wet, just because it's like, it's shoe deep kind of thing. So I'm like, well, I'll pull up over there right by the end of the other sidewalk. And I said, hey, do you want to walk across all this? I had to walk through wet water, or do you want to step up the curb height to get up on the steps? And she goes, let's just take the curb step up onto the sidewalk. And I said, okay. So I pull in there, I pull into a spot. I'm going to back up and back right next to the sidewalk so she can step out the door. And it's not really a parking spot, but it's kind of off at the end of they're doing construction, building a Taco Bell next door. So I was going to back up next to it. Some lady pulls in, like blocking the entire parking lot, just sitting there in the middle of the parking lot for no reason. At this point, it's raining pretty decent, but it's just sitting there in the way. Like, I can't do nothing. And I'm in a parking spot. Like, I'm not like, not doing anything weird. So like, she would assume I parked here. So I'm sitting here like, at some point I'm going to get out of my car and go, sorry, hey, can you please move? I can't back up where I need to go because you're kind of blocking me into my spot now. So I'm like, what the hell? So she finally pulls up and parks next to me, which, good, whatever, I don't care what you do. So she finally parks next to me. And I'm wondering if she wasn't trying to look inside the physical therapy office to see if her person was there or not, or whatever, I don't know. So I back up, get out in the rain, get my wife out, get her up on the curb, get her in the building, and then go back, jump in the car. And I just drive over to the side and basically sit in the rain. And it's that weird, it's not really that hot, but it's too hot to, like, kind of miserable. So you got the windows up. I don't want the air conditioner running, so I'm gonna waste the car running for half an hour. So I'm like, oh, okay, what the hell? So I went ahead and shut the car off. Then it starts getting stuffy, but luckily the rain quit. So I was able to go ahead and roll the windows back down. Then I sat in the sun because there's no shade around there anywhere. So sat in the sun, waiting for her to get done. She got done, grabbed her, Asked her if she should go. She said no, or she would stop on my back. So got her home, got her loaded in the car with no issue at all. She was able to step off the curb, and because again, it's still the parking lot still has standing water in it, so they want to make her walk through the standing water. So got her loaded up in the car, got her home, got all the dogs put back outside so that she can come in and not get knocked down. And then had a client that brought their dog over to me, got the dog dropped off, and this one is one that's aggressive towards other dogs. And just out of nowhere, just like, hey, he's got a brain tumor, like just out of nowhere, will start trying to like attack a dog just randomly. And it'll be a dog who's been around for days and no issue at all, and out of nowhere just went after him. So now that dog gets to live in isolation with my wife or my mother or my Great Dane, because I'll take my own risk that way of something happening, but I can't put a client's animal at risk that way. So got that dog dropped off, got them all put where they need to be, so it's back in the office. So got the other dogs out, got my wife inside, got her all set up, headed back out, hung out with the dogs for a while, went and got my run in, got that all taken care of, and had a good time with it. Got back from my run and chilled out a while, jumped in the shower, ended up having pork chops with like a cream and onion soup made in a crock pot and some Parmesan potatoes. And we had tons of potatoes, which are going to be eaten tomorrow also with the leftover pork chops. So knocked that out, watched a little episode on Netflix, and then headed back outside, hang out with the dogs. And at one point, rotated them around. So I bring dogs in, let the brain tumor dog out, and then bring the brain tumor dog back in, put the rest of the dogs back out. And ironically, one of the dogs I'm watching, he's a sweet little dog, but he has peas and everything. He wants to mark everything. He's an old ass Shih Tzu. So he's outside, I don't care. But in the house, he's peeing all over my house. So when in the house, he gets stuck like in a playpen, whatever, because I can't have him peeing on my house all the time. So he gets stuck in the playpen, but we spend probably 95% of my time I'm awake, I'm outside. So he's good with it. He's out there hanging out with me all the time. So then when I do bring him in, if I don't put him in the playpen, I'll stick him on a couch with my mom, and he'll hang out next to her for a little while. But pretty much what we did there, and then did the last rotate through. And of course, it's like pouring down rain at night. So as it came time to actually wrap it up for the evening, it's just drenched, pouring down rain. So none of the dogs wanted to go out to go pee, but I made the ones that hadn't been out for a while, I made them go out. And of course they're mad. They went out and they peed. They came back in real quick. So, but it's all good. It's just kind of the life of the dog sitter. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.